What is crack-a-lackin', everybody? Hope everybody is enjoying their weekend. In this video, we're going over ticker BTC, Bitcoin. Do we have a good buying opportunity at the moment? The chart technically says yes, but the market disagrees and says no. We will be going over it. Let's get to it. And remember, none of this is financial advice. So here we are, Bitcoin, guys, trading at just over 62,000. This is an update on my video that was posted a few months ago, back to 121K. Go watch this now. The hot link is in the top corner if you want a little prerequisite, but I'm going to give you the cliff notes on this as well, just for time purposes, so you don't have to watch the whole video, but I would recommend watching the video anyway. Okay, so let's go. So once again, we are on the weekly chart, and on 327, this was when I posted my last video on Bitcoin, and this is basically what I said needed to happen, or what I thought, not what I thought, what the chart thinks was going to happen, what the chart was telling us. And our first was we must regain, for an uptrend, this was we must regain the weekly 200 support for the uptrend and break out of this weekly compression line. And you could see after this, we did regain support on the weekly 200 and we broke out of this weekly compression line, guys. And I had this swing goal, this golden rebalance zone here, but the stock did not make it. It was rejected by the daily 200 on the dot. You could see that. But since that, my update, you could see we had a nice gain of 27%, whoever did decide to enter that swing trade. Okay, so we broke out of the weekly the compressed RSI as well. So I can delete this. My next point was we were trading under the 1420 and 50 moving average in the weekly. And you could see last time we did that over here, Bitcoin, I'll zoom in a little bit. Bitcoin, pretty much these EMA lines rode the price down to the bottom of the trend channel. And you could see we are kind of experiencing the same thing after it got rejected by the daily 200. These prices, ever since it's touched the top of the trend channel, in fact, these prices after the cross here, the EMA lines have been riding the price down, and now we are over here in the demand zone. And my final 2 points was I believe it was going to consolidate. If you watch the video, this took about 250 days to consolidate before we saw an up move, and 250 days was on this line here, and I expected a trend channel touch before, and you could see this massive weekly candle here, guys, minus just under 20%, requires me to do an update sooner than later. I thought we were going to kind of bounce, slowly, but this is a huge green candle. Green candle. This is a huge red candle here. You can see now we're trading under the weekly 200 moving average, and we're in the demand zone. So this is an update that I did not plan on doing, but must be done sooner than later. And our last point on the chart was a weekly bullish divergence in the ideal demand zone was ideal for an uptrend and reversal. And guys, that is where we are right now. You could see this price here, this candle price sunk greatly, but the RSI remains strong, higher low in the RSI. This is a weekly bullish divergence. We are in this demand zone now. And do we see a reversal, or do we see, prices to the downside? And I'll go through both scenarios. You could see if I do a Fibonacci retracement here, you could see the price Bitcoin already found support on the 1272 level, one of my favorite levels in the Fibonacci in the demand zone, and already responded since then 7.5%, which is significant for a big stock like Bitcoin. All right, guys. So these are the cliff notes. If you want to just read those, well, watch the whole video instead. It's more beneficial to you, but just to break it down in terms of saving time. So this is where we are now. I will go back to the weekly chart, and we are forming that bullish divergence in the weekly time frame in the ideal demand zone. And you could see we are now trading under the weekly 200 EMA line, and I do not like that at all. Last time we traded under that was in June, just 4 years ago, June of 2022, guys. And what happened then? You could see we had another weekly bullish divergence. You could see the RSI in the weekly chart had a higher low, and the price formed a lower low right on this trend channel, and that's kind of the same situation that's forming now. You could see we just missed the trend channel, and since then Bitcoin had a very nice spike, 533%. But guys, it took just almost 2 years. And even if we had a similar situation like that, say we even go up here, 120%, Bitcoin is a good opportunity if you buy at the right spot, just like any other stock. But 120%, you have to lock up a lot of capital for that for a long period of time. You don't want to do that unless ultimately your strategy is long term. You can get that in a few days. We had a swing trade on my Patreon, 200%. It took only about 6, 7 trading days, guys. Check me out on patreon.com/GainsKeeper Trading. We do swing trades. We have a premium vault of tutorials and trading systems, weekly breakout stocks. Feel free to subscribe, like, and comment on YouTube. I appreciate every one of you guys. Let's get back to the chart. So I'm explaining all these positive things that technically happen for Bitcoin for a up reaction. So why am I saying, that there could be more downside potential? And guys, if this was just take market sentiment out of it, if this was the only chart you were looking at and it had nothing to do with, outside market sentiment, stuff like that, this would be an ideal time to enter, but market sentiment has a lot to do with it, because we have the weekly bullish divergence in the ideal demand zone, Fibonacci support, a lot of things line up. This is not great that we're trading under the EMA lines. That's also a huge negative against us. So we would need to reclaim these EMA lines to even, we could retest, and that's some positive. I'll go to some prices to the upside. But my point is the market did not even start to correct or crash yet, and we are already low, guys, and when the market crashes, Bitcoin will follow suit. And that's why I'm a little concerned. We could see some upside potential now, and we'll go over that. From the current price, we definitely have a retest of the weekly 200 EMA line, 9%. We have a new golden rebalance zone. If we touch that, 14%. And, if we make it to the EMA lines, 21 to 32% from this current price and date. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Yeah, you could see the where we got rejected before, the daily 200. That's another 27%, just where the weekly 50 is as well. So we do have some swing trade potential here. But like I said, if the market sentiment begins to crash and correct, then I expect bigger prices to the downside, guys. And those prices are here. So we have potential support. And I say potential because it's not strong support, but it is potential support at 46, just under 47,000. If I turn the indicators off, you could see the significant touch. It's probably easier to see in the daily charts, more action. You could see the significant touches here for the support or resistance, guys. So coming down, excuse me, guys. But my main zone that I would be looking at, and remember, not financial advice, guys, is this Bitcoin crash zone between 28,665 and 38,241. And, you could call me crazy, because that's another 48% from now, but this is not based on what I think. This is based on the chart, guys, and that would be the next zone and a very strong, not financial advice, strong zone to load up in. And you could see even our 2618 retracement from this last move is sitting right here. Let's take a look at that. We'll mark it with this thin red line, and you could see that this retracement, our last structural support, has significant touch points on it as well. So this is a significant price. So, if the market decides to correct and start crashing, this will be the zone I'm looking at after this potential support. But, we could see, I definitely do expect some kind of technical reaction based on the weekly divergence here. And if I'll make it clear for you guys, and my Patreon teaches all this, guys, divergences, Fibonacci. You could see the higher low here and the lower low on the chart, the price action. This is a big weekly candle. We are trading under the weekly 200 EMA line now for the first time in 4 years. So I think, these EMA lines could ride this price down maybe to the Bitcoin crash zone. And just going over this zone, guys, you know, crypto has bigger liquidity sweeps, so I have this zone covered. But you could see there is significant touch points at 40, around 41,000, and also I would say 26,000. So the bigger zone is between 42,000 and about 26,000. I can extend that, but I don't like to keep my zones that big. I think this is the real where the real money's at, where the real buyers are buying. And but like I said, it could be earlier or later. So just keep an eye on your technicals after that. But I don't know. I just don't think there's enough pain in this right now for a reversal, because it wouldn't make sense for me for the market to crash and Bitcoin just skyrocket. Anything is possible in the trading world, guys, but technically that doesn't make sense. So keep an eye on Bitcoin, guys. Keep an eye on the market sentiment with all these stocks. We had a big red day on Friday. That could just be a little bit of an early warning signal. Keep an eye on the charts and have a blessed weekend, guys. And I hope this was helpful.